Hello, David Berg here, Keller Williams Realty. Just wanted to show you today how to process a lead within eEdge without a phone number. And this is basically how to process a lead within your Market Leader account. We have the Market Leader Realty Generator account. At Keller Williams, we call it eEdge because it's free to us. So, first thing you want to do is you want to open the ICW from the contact. You want to click on the contact, which in this case we're going to be clicking on Fred Flintstone. And we're going to open the ICW, which is the initial contact wizard. And typically, if it did have a phone number, you have an option to call them or whatever. And if you were to go to the bottom, it would say, I'd rather email this contact. In this case, it just goes straight to the email. So what you're going to do is change the greeting to say, hi, so-and-so. And then it's basically a templated email right here. You could actually modify all this content if you want to. We're just going to leave it as it is. And then we're going to select at least 3 or more homes or properties from the list. So in this case, it bases upon their average search price of $455,000. So it goes plus or minus 10,000 of that. We need to go out a little bit further, probably out to 25,000 to find at least 3 of them. Not there. 50,000 should have them. Okay, there's 4 of them, as you can see right there. There was 4 found. I want to probably send them the nicest ones that we see of those homes. So I'm going to click that one, maybe that one, and that one. And we're going to add the selected listings. So now there's 3 of them. Let's go ahead and give them all 4. So add selected listings. And that's all there is. Now we're going to click send. Then we're going to add that reminder. This is a 1-day reminder, so we'll add the reminder. And now we're going to go back over there, see if since there's no phone number in here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go out to Google and actually put their email address into Google. So google.com. And in here, fredflintstone@hotmail.com. As you know, this is probably this is a spoofed email, so I'm just using this for testing purposes. So you could go out there and you could try to find information about them. If this is a real person, there might be stuff. Maybe they've emailed about certain things. Maybe you could actually find the phone number. And if you find that phone number, make sure you add the phone number to the phone number field. Okay, so the other thing is if you find any like careers, hobbies, maybe their Facebook profile, Twitter profile, Google Plus, any of that, you want to add that down to the comment fields. So in this case, since we didn't find anything on that person, we're going to say no information found for Fred. And I always put my initials at the end just because I want to make sure that people, in case anybody else logs in here for me, they know that that was me that actually said that. So I'm saying no information found for Fred, and then DB for David Berg. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the Market Insider subscription. So based upon the homes they were looking at, we can see they only viewed 1 home. We know they were looking at 98103. Usually they viewed about 15, 20 homes, something like that. So when that's the case, it's a lot easier, and what you want to do is just search by each of these fields. Search by the location. You can sort by any of these. We're going back out here, so we know 98103 is the zip code. So we're going to Market Insider. This is replacing what I used to use for my touches because I want to give them an item of value. I feel that my 33 touch drip campaign was not really giving them anything. I actually want to put 98103. And then very important, we're going to market report email that we're going to change that to subscribed. Then we will save that. And then after that, we're going to enter them in the following campaigns. We really eased up on this because we were getting complaints about too many emails coming. So all we're going to be putting them in is the 12 direct, and since they don't have a phone number, the DOP, which is the days of paying, get the phone number, along with a mortgage pre-approval. We're going to add those 3 campaigns. We'll actually see all 3 of them now. Sometimes it doesn't refresh correctly. And then we're going to check to see if at least one listing alert is set up. Well, we were in there a little bit ago. We know that there is an alert. It says there's one alert here. However, we're probably going to want to modify that a little bit. So one thing we want to look for is we want to look at the areas that they're looking. For example, Seattle 98103, their maximum price. In this case, we only have one house that they looked at before they registered. So their maximum price is $455,000. We're always going to round that up to the nearest $25,000 increment. Also, the minimum bedrooms. Looks like they're looking for 3 bedrooms. Minimum bathrooms is 1. And the minimum square footage, 1140. So we're going to go through there and modify their alert a little bit. Since we round to the nearest $25,000 increment, we're going to say $475,000. We're going to change their bedrooms to 3, since they want 3 at least. Their baths to 1. And their square footage, we're just going to say 1,000 or more, because I think they were 1140. This only goes in other increments. So 1,000. We're going to remove auction and lease rental. We're not really interested in sending them rentals and auction homes. We don't really see too many of those anyways. We could go in here and be really specific. Instead of saying Seattle, we could say 98103. But we're going to leave that as Seattle. That's just fine. We don't want to send them so many homes that they're overwhelmed and they're just lost in a flood of homes that we give them. We want to actually give them what it looks like they're truly looking for, so we're only giving them items of value. So basically, that is how to process a lead without a phone number. This is David Berg, Keller Williams, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach me. You can always check out my YouTube channel too for videos like this.